The UFC is about one guy being the champion of each division. I defended the interim once already. It's almost unheard of that. It's unprecedented. I thought it was silly the first time, to be honest. The reason that I did it, the first time I fought Curtis Blades, it went down as a loss. I got injured. The worst moment of my career, one of the worst moments of my life. I wanted to redeem myself and get the legit victory against Curtis Blades because it was unfinished business. Like, that was hurting my ego, and I wanted to prove that I was better than Blades, which I did in the rematch, and I defended the interim. Something else, that particular fight was in Manchester, in my hometown. I wanted to fight in my hometown. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do that again in front of a sold out, brand new Co-op Live arena in Manchester, England. I don't know if I'm ever going to have the opportunity to do that again. So for them two reasons, that's why I defended the interim. I'm not doing it again. Like, I've cleared out the rest of the division, undisputed, and that's it. I deserve a shot at being known as the best heavyweight walking around on planet Earth. It doesn't matter on the opponent. Undisputed.
Tom Aspinall has just dropped a video making one thing crystal clear. He will not defend the interim heavyweight title again. And this isn't frustration talking or a heat-of-the-moment reaction. It's direct, calculated, and deliberate. By refusing the UFC's request, he's drawing a firm line. This isn't about emotion. It's about principle. Aspinall is signaling that he's done playing the waiting game and done operating in uncertainty. With that single decision, the entire heavyweight picture shifts, because this isn't just a statement, it's leverage.
Nowhere to go for Johnny. He either has to fight me or retire now. If he does retire, everyone knows that he will have been avoiding me. I want to fight. Absolutely, I want to fight. If that's against Jon Jones or not. I'm just waiting on a date, man. Dana White's come out this week and said that Jon Jones is happy to do it. I've been in the rooms with the UFC and they've told me it's happening. I'm not chasing Jon Jones. The reason I want to fight Jon Jones is because he's got the belt. He's #1 heavyweight walking around on planet Earth. But we need to find out who the guy is. If it's not Jon Jones, get out of the way. I'll fight someone else. Happy day.
Tom Aspinall has finally reached his limit. After spending months stuck in uncertainty, waiting on the UFC, waiting on Jon Jones, and waiting on a heavyweight division that refuses to move, he's decided he's done playing along. He's made it clear he won't keep defending an interim title that exists because the real one isn't being fought for. He's not interested in safeguarding someone else's legacy or sitting idle while the division remains stalled. This message isn't subtle. It's aimed at Jones, but it also puts pressure directly on the UFC. Aspinall handled his side flawlessly. He captured the interim belt in dominant fashion, remained prepared, stayed active, and openly accepted any challenger. Now, he's signaling that enough is enough.
That's really. So it's, Tom's just staying fit, and we're putting different things into his game and everybody's game, I suppose, that comes, but it would be really nice, because he's a fighter, to have a fight. He's had 3 fights that have lasted a minute apiece, the last 3 fights. And it is what it is, but we could do with more fights. And it's nice to train for somebody, because otherwise it's just like I've done for a long, long time. Just go to the gym every day and train. I'd like to go with a purpose. And this is living, and you need to be making money from your living, especially while you're fit and healthy, rather than sitting on your ass and just turning up for training all the time.
How's it for you as well, from a coach perspective?
Well, if I'm talking from purely a coach, then I'm not getting paid, because Tom's not getting paid. And it's not just about money, it's about, you want your fighters to have fights when they're fit to fight. And he's not having fights. And it's frustrating, but what do? You just come and do what you do. Just carry on doing it.
Do you understand why fans are frustrated as well?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah. Stupid. I have no idea the reason why the UFC don't really want Tom to fight anybody else other than Jon Jones. And, they're saying, stay tuned. That's the message they wanted Tom to give out to people. And we had the meeting with Hunter, and they're going to try and fix the fight with Jon Jones, but we're still in April now, still waiting for this guy to say, I'll have a fight or I'll not have a fight. And I don't really understand that. He's a fighter who should be having fights. Why is he just still sat around not giving an answer as to whether he's going to fight or not? Tom's done all he can do. He's fought in the middle of the night to defend an interim. He fought for an interim because the fight was on for him to do an interim and he couldn't turn it down. And he won that. What else can he do? He can fight lesser people than Jon Jones, lesser ranked people than Jon Jones, but that means that he may miss the opportunity to fight Jon Jones.
A huge financial packages to get this fight over the line. Do you think that's justified, him asking for that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think with what he's done in his career, he should get that much money, and fair play. If he gets it, that's amazing. Good for him.
I wonder though, because obviously he's got a storied background. We've got the PEDs and other things with him. Do you think that with that, it kind of the kind of fairness of UFC, the fact that he's pulling all the shots and making the demands, even though he does have this storied background?
Well, you brought it up, not me. I'm just putting that out there. No, do you know what? My job's to fight people, innit? Like I'm just a dumb cage fighter. That's all. So my job is to get in there. The bell goes, I go across and fight somebody, and that's all I can do. If they offer me a fight, I'll take it, and if they don't, I won't.
Tom Aspinall has reached the point where patience no longer makes sense. After doing everything expected of an interim champion, he still hasn't received the opportunity to compete for the undisputed crown. Instead of stepping into the fight everyone anticipated, he's been stuck on standby. Now, he's made it clear he won't sit around any longer. Across the MMA landscape, support for him is growing stronger by the day. Fans, analysts, and former title holders are openly stating that Aspinall represents the true leader of the heavyweight division, not merely because of the belt around his waist, but because of the professionalism and activity he's shown, while the recognized champion, Jon Jones, remains absent from the spotlight.
Right now, what is your message to the man?
I don't have a message. I've had enough. Let me fight somebody. I'm not bothered who it is. Just let me fight.
495 days you've been the interim champ. How much longer are you willing to wait?
I just want to fight somebody. I'm a professional fighter and I want to fight somebody. I'm overweighting, to be honest. But whoever wants it, whether that's Jon Jones or somebody else, I will fight somebody.
So I was saying, there's been this story that's been going on and on and on and on. But this one, I could understand why it may have upset people, triggered people. Did you guys see on his IG Live, he was talking about the accusations that he is a duck, that he's ducking Tom Aspinall. Look, he's doing this reality show with Nathan Diaz in Russia, and I'm told that the money is just absurd. It's astronomical, get paid, well-deserved, both legends of the game. I totally understand it. But here's the part that I very much disagree with him. It's not about you, Jon. It's not about you. It's not about your life. It's not about your story. If you want to enjoy your life, if you want to be a part of a reality show, if you want to take that money and delay things and hold someone else's dreams back from becoming a reality, that is ducking. That is ducking, because there is a time-honored tradition in this business, in the sport, in combat sports, in fight sports, in sports period, that the whole thing has to move along. It's not about your story.
Jon Jones hasn't committed to fighting Tom Aspinall, and that silence is shifting the narrative. Aspinall has stopped chasing a fight and made it clear he won't wait anymore. Now many fans and analysts believe that if Jones isn't willing to defend the belt, he shouldn't hold it, and the division should move forward with Aspinall at the top.
Only sport in the world you can have somebody hold your career back.
Yep. I've been almost a year inactive with no prospects of anything. Just be ready, and we'll just let you know.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of difficult, like mentally, to.
Oh yeah.
This is the fight against Jon Jones. Like, not the fight is another thing.
Yeah.
This is the tricky bit where I really have to stay switched on, stay motivated, and I'm trying my best. I'm trying. It's tough. As you said a minute ago, no one really knows what's going on behind the scenes apart from me.
Exactly. You're an office cooking.
I train all the time anyway. Just because I've not got a fight doesn't mean I don't train. Like, I honestly can see Jon's point of view. I get it.
Yep.
I get it. It's just about the title for me.
Yep.
I just want the title. That's it.
Yep.
Does nothing else really matters. So
you're like, let me do my thing. Let me fight.
I just want to fight.
And I think that's the respectful way to go about it. It's like, you don't care if it's Jon, and it's no disrespect to Jon. It's no disrespect to anybody out there. You're just trying to fight. Yep. I just want to fight.
Yep.
Do you think the Aspinall-Jones fight happens?
It's got to happen.
How do you think that plays out?
I'll be honest, Tom's a friend. I love Tom. He's one of the coolest dudes in the whole of MMA. Even though Jones is getting old, I just can't pick against Jon Jones. I've been watching Jon Jones since 2010.
How has he been in the game so long?
I know, it's mad. He's got proper longevity, and the one thing I do think Jon Jones has got the best in the world and the best ever is fight IQ. He game plans to beat people. He doesn't fight the same way every fight. He has a perfect game plan to beat that person. As much as I love Tom and I want Tom to win, I couldn't pick against Jon Jones.
There's growing momentum behind a potential undisputed showdown between Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane if Jon Jones doesn't return before year's end. And stylistically, it's a matchup that excites fans across the board. But the bigger issue remains unchanged. Why is one of the UFC's most dynamic and dangerous heavyweights still stuck in limbo, while the reigning champion hasn't defended the title? Aspinall has made his stance clear. He refuses to keep propping up the division as a temporary champion, while the undisputed belt sits idle. He doesn't want to defend an interim title that feels meaningless if the main one isn't in circulation. And if the fight with Jones can't be finalized, many believe the UFC should vacate the belt and allow the division to move forward with an active leader. Because at this moment, Aspinall is the one behaving like the true champion.